Every culture is different in a variety of ways, whether that be music, art, customs, or even mentalities. Visiting a foreign place will fill you with wonder and awe. Behind every great culture, however, lies the deepest and darkest thoughts those cultures have to offer. These dark thoughts manifest themselves in urban legends, and today we will be visiting Japan and seeing exactly what dark tales lie behind the curtain of the Japanese people. And always keep in mind what they say: every story and urban legend begins with at least some truth. The Red Cape is described as a wandering male spirit that likes to haunt schools, especially the women's restroom. The spirit is said to offer a simple question to those who are on the toilet while it is around. It will offer you a blue cape or a red cape. If the victim chooses the red cape, the spirit will cut open the victim and skin their flesh off their bodies while they are still alive. It will be slow and very painful. If the victim chooses the blue cape, however, the spirit will have two options. It can either strangle you to death or cut you open and drain all the blood out of your body. Now, trying to be clever with this spirit will not help you. Choosing a color other than the red or blue he provided will anger the spirit, and he will drag you down to the underworld where he resides to suffer for all of eternity. There were even accounts of people saying that the color yellow will cause them to shove your head into the toilet until you drown. There are several rumored ways of escaping his wrath, however. Ignoring the question or leaving the bathroom before answering are supposed ways to escape him. So next time you're doing your business at school, keep an eye out, because he might be watching, waiting to ask that dreadful question. The Jinmenkins are human-faced dogs. These are extremely disturbing tales of dogs that litter the country of Japan. These creatures are said to look like regular black dogs, except for their face, that is. They are said to have the body of a dog and the face of a human. These creatures appear in the dead of night and like to wander around the highways and long dark roads of Japan. When catching a glimpse of these creatures, people tend to speed away in order to gain distances between themselves and these terrifying monsters. That won't help you, however. These creatures are said to run faster than most cars at a moment's notice. These creatures are said to run right next to your car, staring at you through your window as you stare back at them in horror. Most people at this point begin to panic, driving faster and faster, desperately trying to escape. But the dogs do not let up. They do not slow down. Some say they're even faster than any car you can drive. They just choose to stick right next to your car. Now, these creatures are not known for being hostile. In fact, most of them tell the people they run into to leave them alone and not to bother them. There are some, however, that seem to not like being watched or seen, and will in fact angrily curse at anybody that comes across them. They have the voice of a fully grown man and will tell off anybody that comes near them. And if the thought of a black dog with a human face cursing you out in the middle of the night on a dark road isn't enough to creep you out, then I honestly don't know what is. The sight of surgical masks in Japan are common. Most people either do not wish to get sick or wear these masks in order to prevent them from getting other people sick. That being said, seeing somebody in this mask is not something out of the ordinary. This means, however, that you will not recognize the slit-faced woman until it's too late. A lady will walk up to you and ask you if she is pretty. She is wearing a surgical mask, and you must answer, If you say no, she will cut you in half with scissors that she carries on her at all times. If you say yes, she will take off her mask and reveal a large gash that stretches from ear to ear on her face, and then she will ask you again. No matter what you say at this point, she will kill you. If you say no, she will cut you in half like I mentioned before. If you say yes, however, she will create the same gash she has on her face on yours, right before killing you. Now some say there are several ways to escape this woman. For example, if you ask her if you're pretty, she will become confused and you will have time to run. Another method is for you to throw sweets at her feet. For some reason she can't resist sweets, and she will always bend down to pick them up, which will give you enough time to run away. Now some say she targets those that are alone on the subway, or those who like to walk alone at night on empty roads. So if you do ever visit Japan, keep a sharp eye out, especially those in surgical masks, because a sickness might be the last of your worries. This has been Sinister Stories, and thank you for watching. Until next time, stay safe out there.